What's up, guys? In this video you're about to see, I'm going to make this introduction short. You're going to meet a kind of a local legend when it comes to animal welfare stuff in town. Everybody knows her or knows of her if you have any kind of interest in animals. And what you're going to get is the full unedited time we had out there. Well, all the time I recorded it anyway. This will be in my upcoming mini documentary where I discuss many humanitarian and animal welfare issues in Cambodia, but it will be an edited down version because of time. But this one here, the one you're about to see, is the unedited full version, and it's a really good. I was very excited to be out there, and of course being able to bring you what you are about to see. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll talk to you later.
Voilà, and you move around, Anna, that's your place, huh? Because it will start from there.
Okay, guys, I'm here with Josette.
Hello. Hello, good morning. Meow.
She's like a local legend around here when it comes to animal welfare. We're here at an undisclosed place.
So we start with the animal feeding. Look at all the tails up.
Let's look at all these lovely animals. Hello. Hey, buddy. We have dogs, we have cats. When you come in here, you are greeted by them all. They run up to you. And the reason this place is undisclosed is for a very good reason. She asked me nicely to keep it confidential, and the reason is because they struggle sometimes to take care of the animals they have. They have to feed them. They have to make sure they don't get sick. They have to give them medicines. And if people knew about this place and where it was, they would just dump off their unwanted pets at any time. And that would disrupt the whole flow of the place.
Well, that's here, because part 2 is starting here. So we have some queens who eat only on there, and then the pate with the rice will be served on the couch there. Because that's for the cats, and the dogs will eat the rest of the pate. But voilà, so have a look, because they're all waiting. They will not mix with the common cats.
Oh, okay.
It's very funny.
Oh, so these are the elite.
That's the elite, yes.
The elite group.
Very good.
They don't mix with the other ones for some reason. They are better, so they have their own little private veranda up here. Hey, buddy.
Okay.
Hey, kitty. Kitty. Yeah, kitty. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Okay, I have to remember I'm making a video here, so I do have to talk, but I do love the animals. Look at, they line up anywhere they can to get their chow.
Voilà, and here David.
Dogs and cats living together, just like in Ghostbusters.
There's one that doesn't look very good.
Got some kittens over there. And this is the monk right here that takes care of them their day-to-day basis.
Voilà, now that's the pate mixed with rice. They are going to enjoy, separate from the dog, and then we will feed the kittens. Chut, 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 chut. So they know the routine very well.
Yeah.
Voilà, so this is what I prepare for. Chut, 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 they are excited. Voilà, voilà, voilà. Viens un petit peu ici. Bonjour, belle. Bonjour, mon belle. Voilà. All this that will be, voilà, all this that will go in their little stomach.
So that's a specially made blend?
Voilà, made at home. That's a cat pâté mixed with rice.
Oh, okay.
Voilà, so it feeds everybody. And voilà, là there's a piece here. And what remains will go to the dogs. First of all,
So about how many dogs and cats are there out here?
cats almost 50. And,
Almost 50?
Kittens 6 now. And dogs 18. Voilà, all the dogs, all cats are banned. We need to be fed separately. Annabelle, voilà, look.
Yeah, yeah. That is a lot of cats. Almost 50 cats, about 18 dogs. And this is a special blend she makes at home with some cat food and rice mixed together.
Voilà, yes.
So there's enough for
Then the
everyone.
kittens, will be fed if I find. Attendez, mes petits bobouches. What you want? Do you have kitten pâté for the kittens? Voilà, that is my.
So how long have you been in Cambodia?
Cambodia 10 years. And voilà, là that will be the kittens. I will talk with you a bit later. Voilà, so là that's the special kittens pâté. It's a bit small. Là.
Oh, that's for the kittens,
That
the little
will
ones.
go
Yeah.
there, they have their. Allez, écoute. So sometimes the dogs are cheating a bit. Voilà. Oui, mes petits chéris. Hop là, 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 là. Allez. Venez manger là. Hop là. And then we will take them out. But for the moment, alors, mon petit marron. Et toi, mon petit boubou.
Hi guys.
No, papi. Not eating, he's afraid. Voilà. So if you want, when it's still open, a quick shot of the kittens. Yeah. Voilà, so dumped by the locals and
These are
rescued
these are
by the
dumped
monk.
by the locals.
They are dumped, yes,
Oh, okay.
unwanted kittens. Or sometimes their mother has died, or just found in the street. Voila, there is just one missing. Annabelle!
This is part of my happy place, guys.
Yeah, what's happening with you?
And you knew there was one missing.
Yes, yeah, all Chihuahuas and. Annabelle! Well, Annabelle, bonjour. She's my very first rescued cat here, 4 years ago, and still faring very well. She's my sweetie. So a bit special.
She's a good one.
Because she had
She's a
most
big
of her
one.
teeth removed, so she is croquette, but mostly she likes to eat this.
Yeah.
Voilà, alors mon belle. Mon Dieu. Voilà, I have 2 enucleated cats, including this lovely Diana.
Diana?
Diana had to be enucleated
Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago. Oh, ma chérie, faring very well. I have
And then they know they're getting treats.
just.
buddy. There you go. Yeah.
You eating well,
Yeah,
huh?
come on.
What are you doing?
Come on, buddy. This is Cesar. He's my favorite. Yeah, I already have a favorite. Come here, buddy. Here, Cesar. Here. Yeah, he's so gentle. He's just a big, gentle baby. All he wants to do is be petted. Ain't that right, buddy? Does everybody see your handsome face? Does everybody see your handsome face?
Voilà, you can see always a sterilized water. It's not directly from the well, but the monk has a water sterilizer. And
Oh,
that's
okay.
what we give the animals.
So all the animals get sterilized water out here.
Yes. So three bowls. So it reduces the incidence of diarrhea and other tummy problem. And because this well water is full of germs, bacteria, and whatever. Voilà. So this is very important to provide the clean water, which is not the case in other pagodas. Et voilà. Hein? Don't need expensive toy to keep you entertained,
Yeah.
huh, Lucy? Hein? Voilà, et hop là, my sandal, yes, oh that's good. Now the time of sandal chewing, huh? Yeah. Oh, Marlo.
Yeah.
Oh, ma petite chouchoute. Oui, ma petite chouchoute. Oui. Absolutely adorable, Lucy. Hein, ma petite chérie. Là. Voilà, so you see, when I see them drinking like this, oh, it makes me so happy. And the sterilizer is there, next to the fridge.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Voilà. Very, very important. And the drinking together, you see, that's so low. Aïe! Arrête! I need to bring you a toy, huh? Something also you don't see very much at pagodas, that's garbage bins. You
Oh,
see
yeah.
after the heavy rain, that's not perfect, but the monk is throwing his garbage here and not around many
Like you
other-
see a lot of them just outside or in.
Voilà.
Yeah.
Not here.
Yeah.
And there's something I'm very proud of.
Got some recycling.
That's, voilà, the special container for the cat food cans, the drink cans, and the pet bottle, the plastic bottle.
Oh, so we got some recycling.
Made, yes, recycled, made by a Cambodian friend of mine. That's, voilà, et là, that's neat, otherwise it was such a mess.
So we have the cat food cans there.
Yeah.
The drink cans there, and then the plastic water over there.
Voilà. So the recycling guys come and easy for them to just
Right.
empty it and that's clean. Otherwise completely messy with the bottles. Oh, it was so dirty. Voilà. So this I'm very, very proud.
So how long have you been doing this animal welfare stuff here?
7 years.
7 years in Siem Reap?
So after I lived in Japan and I retired from the travel company I was working with for 21 years because I fell in love with Cambodia. And I started living here, first in Phnom Penh, but I didn't like it. So 5 months later, I came to Siem Reap, where I had already some friends, and I decided to start a new life here and starting meeting people, part of NGOs, seeing what I could do to help. And there was nothing that really attracted me or where I feel I could really be useful. But visiting pagodas, I always love pagodas.
Yeah.
And I realized, but there was nobody looking after these cats. And the monks, they are busy with their religious duties. They don't have the money to feed all these dumped cats and dogs. They don't have the knowledge to treat them when they are sick or injured. And I realized that very, very on my visit to pagodas, and nobody in the city was doing anything for the animals. So it was more than 7 years and a half ago. And well, I decided one day, okay, something that nobody is doing and that I could do because I love animals. So I asked the head monk if I could come the next day with some food and basic medicine for the animals. And he said, bah, which means yes,
Yes, yes.
in Khmer. Et voilà. And the following day, with my bicycle and only 2 small bags at a time, I started feeding them. Voilà. So the monks were very happy, but it was very, very tough because we had no veg at the time. So
Right.
I had to rely on visiting volunteer vets coming on holiday to see the temples of Angkor, and I begged them, please spare one morning of your time in Siem Reap and come to spay my pagoda cats, and I got several vet who came and bringing their material, and it was my first stay at my home. It was I was in heaven, and so it lasted for 3 years at that first pagoda, and then it was going relatively well. But starting to open a clinic here, so it eased my life much. And the word spread around the city that there was a crazy French pagoda cat lady looking after the cats in the pagoda. And they started doing a bit the same. They became aware of the plight of the animals here, and they started doing the same and spreading the word. So a movement started in Siem Reap, and I was overjoyed. And 3 years at my first cat's pagoda, and a little bit before the Khmer New Year, which is a big week-long event every year in Cambodia, in end March or beginning of April, there were many kittens who had been dumped. And I was really worrying. The monks were overwhelmed. Didn't know what to do, but okay, just feeding them. And one morning, I was going there every morning, and one morning I go there, not a single kitten. And the monks were getting busy with visitors, worshippers, preparing the Khmer New Year. Next day, again, I visit the pagoda, not a single kitten. Oh, there is something fishy. So I asked my Khmer friend, please go to the next day. Please go to during lunchtime when it's quiet and interview the people living there and the monks and ask where are the kittens. And he came with heart-crushing information that an excellency of the city, I never knew the name, went to the pagoda and stepped on a kitten's poo-poo.
Oh.
Angry, and he told the monks, you must get rid of all these kittens, there's no place for in a pagoda. And that's what they did with the Khmer way. Maybe not the monks themselves, but they asked the guys living there, who brought a big garbage bags, throwing all the kittens they could find. But that was the way of... Oh my God. Luckily I had rescued some kittens who were at my home, including a mother cat and her 2 babies. And some expats who heard about that because I posted right away. And they went to the pagoda and they found here and there some kittens who had escaped the so-called kittens genocide, and they brought them to my home. So I was at home alone with 11 cats and kittens in a stressful state. Awful. But so I stopped, of course, going to the pagoda. I looked after the kittens, and exceptionally, I posted a request for adoption, something I never do. I don't like to bother people. They know me, and when they want a cat or a kitten, they just contact me now, very easy. At the time, it was not the case. And exceptionally, I posted with their photos, and they were all adopted, including the mother cat that was still living in a Siem Reap. And suddenly all the stress, fell down on my shoulders, and I was wrecked. So I had to leave the city for a while and rethink the Siem Reap pagoda cast, because I didn't want to give up, because it was not my fault.
Right.
And but what was the next step I could. And I remember this is my Khmer family's pagoda, where there is a family stupa, where they had brought me from time to time. And I thought, boy, this pagoda looks quite nice. So, and there were some cats living there outside. They looked quite okay. And I started feeding them. And that's the video that you have seen on the website, starting the website, that was still there. And one morning I was there, and the kind monk that I didn't know came to see me and speaking English, which was quite exceptional, and telling me, "Oh, I have rescued the 2 kittens. Can you come to my home, to my house here, and check them and tell me what to do?" And I came here for the first time. Et voilà, and that's how we started. So we are a team.
And the rest,
of
as they
course,
say,
of
is history.
The rest is history.
And this is a monk who does a lot of the work here for the dogs and the cats inside this particular wat. Like I said, I'm not giving out the name. But in your opinion, sir, what can people do to better educate the locals on how to take care of their own pets so they don't get in this condition? What can be done to get the word out?
This is what I hope in future, but it's not easy with them because it's not if the people they live in the city or the town, so it's easy because they do understand, but the local this is not easy because they always follow the culture. We can say the culture because a long time ago, and when they don't want cats or dogs live in their house, they always bring them to the paradise, like when the pigs who got the 5 fingers, extra fingers, and also the 3-legged pigs, they always bring them to the pagoda to them, and they don't understand that what happened when the animals in the pagoda is very bad. And
so there's basically a tradition of having pets, but when the pet gets sick or when something happens and they don't know how to deal with it, it's just basically get rid of it in any way you can. Kind of.
In the past, they don't care about the animal health, care only the cows or the pigs because they raise them for money or sale, but for the cats and the dogs, they don't understand that they are pets. They just treat them like only the animals, and when they get sick, it's just let it go. And that's what. But now it's getting a bit better, with more and more.
It is getting better.
Yeah. But more and more Khmer people, they take care of their animals. When they get sick, they will bring them to the vet. And more and more, I have seen so many people in the vet.
And with such a youthful population in Cambodia, the majority of the population is very young. They have access to all this technology that maybe the older people had not.
Yeah.
So now they do, like you said, they have access to the websites.
Of course.
You can get the message across with a tweet or with a Facebook post or an Instagram story, and people will look at it now. Where before maybe
never
they wouldn't. Right.
Yes.
So the education, the knowledge you want them to have is getting out there.
Yeah.
It may be a little slower than normal, but it's getting better.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's slow. Because we have seen before. Just bring the animals, cats or dog to the west, they laugh. They laugh.
Right.
They never seen before, and treat the like people. They never seen. That's why they make them laugh. So that was more and more people they know that. But it's a bit difficult if people live in the countryside. They know the knowledge is so low. That's why they don't understand about that, and also they are poor and they don't spend money to treat the animal. They just feed them, even the food. They just feed them like the left food that they have. The left food. meal and then give them, and some dogs they don't fit by the people, by the owner, and they like only when they are small, they look cute, but when they grow up,
Right.
and they don't pay attention with them, just leave them, and very lonely and very sad. That some even the house, they don't let them inside the house. They let them outside, on the road, on the streets, and that's very sad. That's
Yeah.
very dangerous. And that's why the outside dogs, they have virus, activity, wounds, and fight with other, and also they don't spray them. They don't sterilize them.
Right.
Yeah. Because they think that the sin that it's not, they will get karma. That's why they don't. But for me, I just this body, but I care about their health. So then what I can do.
All right, guys, there it is. A lot of good work being done out there by Josette and the monk, taking care of all the animals, doing it out of the kindness of their hearts, just because they care about them. There is a link down below. Be sure to check that out. You can go to the Pagoda Cats Facebook page, and from there will be a link to the website. You can go over there and read all about it, see more pictures, see more video, and contact her if you have any questions. So be sure to check that out. Also, if you would like to donate and help us support free education and handing out free food to people here in Cambodia, all your donations are appreciated. There are links down below to my PayPal, Patreon, and buymeacoffee.com/DDC. Our goal is almost complete. Only $140 more we need this month. So if you could help out, that would truly be appreciated. And if you do that, of course, you get stuff. I send you links to exclusive videos, first look videos, send you copies of my books, pictures, updates, and more. So be sure to check out all those links, and if you can help, as I said, I thank you. Also, all my social media links are down below. Other channels vlogging in Cambodia are also down below. Definitely check them out. Get a different perspective, see different places. I think you'll like them. All right, that'll do it for this one, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.